That's crazy.
Yeah. All right. So that all happened. What time frame was that? Post COVID stuff?
Yeah, so this is 2020. I was number one installer with LeafFilter. 2022, 2021, I made 60K in 6 months, in 5 months with LeafFilter, as a sales rep, and then that's when my boss found out at the end, and then I took a 30-day trip to Guatemala to do a yoga teacher training on, like, on the hippie stuff. I go there and then I meet my wife, and then my wife, she's half Swiss, half Spanish, and I was like, I'm gonna follow you wherever you go. So she was like, I'm going back to Switzerland, and then we found out we were pregnant, and I had the ring, and I got married in a year, with all
I
within the
don't know.
same year.
Wow, this guy's living in a dream over here.
Yeah, so it all happened with it. I know it sounds crazy. Like, I met her, proposed, got a baby, got married, and left the country, all in 2022. But because I did that, I needed to figure it out. Like, like, either, so the backstory was, because I knew I wasn't coming back to America, I was like, I need a sales job. So I got my life insurance license to sell life insurance over the phone, and I hated it. I did it for like a month and a half, calling old people
Boring, right?
saying, "Hey, you're gonna die. You want life insurance? Like,
Yeah.
hey, are you covered?" I'm like, "Fuck
Selling
that."
it.
Excuse my language, but I was like, "No." And then my wife's like, "You got this gutter thing. Why don't you just put systems that you need for a startup and really build it?" And I was like, "Okay, what systems?" Because I wasn't operating in systems. I was using Google. I was using a. I was doing a Word document quoting and sending it like that. So it wasn't like at all systemized or optimized. And she's like,
Hey,
"No,
that's a
you
system.
need this, this, and this." And I just started applying what she told me, which is, you need somebody to pick up the phones. You need to make it look more professional. You need a real scheduler. You need something to really look to collect credit cards. So I started bootstrapping all these free tools online, and as soon as I got my VA, I trained her for like 4 months, me and her one on one, one on one, one on one. And then she
Big
became a
topic to
beast.
talk
She
about.
came, she's from Argentina. She never saw, they don't have gutters in Argentina. She had really good English, but you can hear an accent. But after working with me for 4 months, like consistently picking up phone calls, like with me, like on like fire mode, she became an expert. Like, she's legit. You call my office and you can ask her any question, gutter related, she'll sell you. That's how beast she is.
That's
And
awesome.
that was kind of the beginning of me starting to implement this framework, you can say, of using virtual assistants to kind of delegate every single task you think of. All the hats that a business wears have been delegated, and the final one that I haven't delegated yet, I haven't figured out how to do, is the sales. I'm still actively doing the sales.